Hello and welcome to Clat Possible. Today is the 3rd of May and the 3rd of May is celebrated as the World Press Freedom Day. The theme of 2023 is shaping a future of rights, freedom of expression as a driver for all other human rights. In this particular video, which is a very important video, we are going to talk about a very recent index that has been published by a not-for-profit organization called Reporters Without Borders. Now, Reporters Without Borders is a not-for-profit organization that was made in 1985. It has a consultative status with the United Nations and is currently being headed by a French citizen called Pierre Hasky. Now, the World Press Freedom Index of 2023 has ranked India 161 out of 180 countries. That means that we have dropped 11 places since last year. Rank 1 is Norway. The focus of this particular video is why is it that India has dropped 11 ranks on this particular index? India, which is a thriving democracy. India that has celebrated 50 years of a landmark judgment called Kesha Nandabharti versus Union of India. A judgment that basically told the government of India that no matter your majority, you cannot possibly interfere with certain areas of the constitution. Those areas were defined as the basic structure. Although the basic structure has no conclusive definition, what Kesha Nandabharti versus Union of India told us was that liberty, equality, and fraternity are very much a part of the basic structure. Now, as a citizen of this country, we do understand that we don't have the freedom to say whatever we feel like saying, but we do have the liberty. That means our freedom has certain reasonable restrictions, reasonable, not unreasonable. Now, why is it that this particular index has ranked us so low? Why are we 161 out of 180 countries? Now, according to this particular index, the government of India has used seditious laws to silence dissenting citizens, to silence journalists who have criticized them. And seditious laws, of course, everybody understands that in the previous year that the Supreme Court of India told the central government to redefine sedition. Sedition was a tool that was used in the British era by the British government to silence certain Indians who wanted independence. Of course, it has been misused, and that is why the Supreme Court of India has told the central legislature to redefine it. Well, apart from that, this particular report also says that there is a rise of online harassment. And there are threats to journalists, especially female journalists. Now, when this is happening in our democracy, it is a cause of concern. India needs to pull up its socks. India needs to understand that this is a democracy. And of course, we are not advocating freedom, but we do have the right of liberty. And in case this liberty is taken away from us, which is what is being said by this particular index, well, then it will not only impact the media, which is the fourth pillar of our democracy, but it will also impact the citizens at large. So it is time to utilize our fundamental right that has been given to us by our constitution. And it is time that even the government understands that its powers are limited by the powers of the constitution. Apart from that, well, I'd also like to reiterate this fact that the guardian of this constitution, which is the Supreme Court, has already asked our government to stop putting seditious charges, and that happened in the previous year itself. So let's come together and let's understand that without a free and independent press, democracy cannot thrive, especially when an Indian citizen has the fundamental right of speech and expression. So don't forget to like, comment and subscribe to stay updated with our latest videos. And thank you for watching Clat Possible.